This is another simple video to basically show how to set up a very simple Digipeater. In this case, not for VARA FM operations, but for packet or AX25 operations. So VARA and packet are two different protocols. They're both used in WinLink. Packet being the older one, the more traditional one, VARA being the newer, faster one. And because the Cab Aris has a packet station at the police headquarters, it's good to learn how to set up a Digipeater should we need to use that station or reach that station from an area where we're deploying that is not easily accessible from. So what I'm going to show you is first how to set up the Digipeater using an application called Soundmodem. That this is typically the application that everybody uses for WinLink packet. And then I'm going to show you how to set up WinLink in a packet station for Digipeating to connect to the Digipeater, and then the Digipeater connects to the WD5 EMA station. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, so let's get started. The first step to use to set up a simple Digipeater or digital repeater for packets, so AX25 protocol, is to go to the Soundmodem TNC folder. Typically it's installed in the folder that says Soundmodem 114, and this is the Soundmodem application by UC7HO, I believe. It's a very popular one, so if you type Soundmodem on Google, you're gonna find it. And we're gonna go to the folder. We're gonna double click on the folder, and you're gonna see several files. You see that there's the actual executable soundmodem.exe, and then there's a soundmodem.ini. That's the configuration file. And that's the file that we need to edit. So I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna say open. In my computer, it's already associated with an application. This type of file is already associated with an application called a Notepad++, but the standard Notepad application will also work. So I'm gonna say open, and the configuration file is right here, showing you all the different settings for Soundmodem. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll down, and in this section that starts with AX25A, I'm gonna look for a field that says My Digicall right here, and I'm gonna add the call sign that I want for the Digipeater. In this case, I'm gonna say KK4ODA-4. Okay, and then I'm going to save it and close it. And that's all you need to do to run Soundmodem as a Digipeater, or to add Digipeating capabilities. Just for fun, I'm gonna open Soundmodem so you see what it looks like on this computer. So I'm gonna double click on that file, and this is the application that many of you have probably already seen. And you have a waterfall, and this radio is application is connected to via a USB connected to my ICOM 9700 that is shown right there. In this case, you see that I had it set up on the APRS frequency, but for packet operations, you have to change it to the frequency that you want to work on. In our case, we're gonna use 145.590, which is the frequency of the WD5 EMA-10 packet station that is at the police headquarters where we have our regular meetings. So we're gonna use the station at my home, running as a Digipeater connected to this radio, as a way of reaching the packet station WD5 EMA-10. So the next take is gonna be showing you the setup that we're gonna use to run a packet WinLink session using a Digipeater, and we're gonna do that from my mobile unit from my truck. All right, now that we have the station set up, the Digipeater set up as as KK4 ODA-4, I am now sitting in my truck about 2 miles away from the Digipeater. We have WinLink Express open. You see a DigiRig light connected to the radio. The radio is set to 145.590. I turned up the volume on the squelch is open so you can hear the packet exchange. Now on WinLink Express, we're going to go ahead and open a packet WinLink session. It's asking me access through the firewall, which is okay. The Windows firewall. Actually, the packet that you just heard is the beacon from the WD5 EMA-10, so it beacons to let you know that it's active. And that's what got captured in Soundmodem, which is the software modem that WinLink is using. So let's minimize this for now. We're gonna go to the packet session, and you see in this drop down box, normally you would use it in the direct setting, but now we're gonna use it in the Digipeater setting. We're trying to reach WD5 EMA-10, and we're gonna see if we can do that via the Digipeater, which is KK4 ODA-4. So the radio is ready, it's initialized. We're gonna hit start and see what happens. So you're hearing, it says connected to WD5 EMA via KK4 ODA-4. Welcome to the WD5 RMS packet station. And I have a message in the outbox just to show you how fast it's sending. A packet, it's a little bit slower than VARA, so but it's definitely faster than HF WinLink. So you see that it's sending, and it's basically working. So if you can't reach the packet station directly, you can try to reach a Digipeater, and then the Digipeater will make the hop to the packet station. Of course, if you're not in range of the Digipeater, then your best option would be to try to use WinLink HF to relay a message rather than move the station. But it depends on what gear you have with you. If you have an HF radio, this should be no problem. So we're gonna let it send, but I don't think I'm gonna stop the video right here. Hope you enjoy this. 73.